Hello everyone, you are watching TOI Sports. This is Pratyush Raj, your host and host. In today's in our daily so beyond the boundary, today we are going to talk about Vijay Hazare Trophy. It is star-studded, and we have our own star-studded panel. Joining us from Mumbai is Nitin Nayak, and
Hi.
our own GG Gaurav Gupta, and from Delhi NCR, Mr. Arani Basu. Welcome everyone.
Okay.
Uh, so dust around the T20 World Cup squad is settled or not. I don't know whether what will happen in the New Zealand series. Will we see any more twist and turn? But let's talk about Vijay Hazare Trophy. Nitin, so first to you. When was the last time we have seen so much hype around Vijay Hazare Trophy, barring the scouts and everyone else? Because this time around, it's like this IPL auction is done. There's no audition left. So, I mean, if you could talk about about the Vijay Hazare Trophy. When was the last time we have, if you can recall?
I don't recall seeing so much hype. Maybe 2010, 2011, because India was hosting the World Cup at that time. So I think a lot of people were trying to make their places in the ODI setup, in the Indian ODI setup. T20 had still not. If you see most of the bilateral series, they still featured five ODIs and just a sporadic T20 match here and there, or a couple of T20 games. But now, obviously, you have the entire story completely flipped. Where I think the five-match ODI series is kind of history now all over the world. Um, but yes, there is excitement thanks to the BCCI for making the domestic cricket playing domestic cricket mandatory. Also, Pratyush, some kind of redemption stories being waiting to play out because of players like Shubman Gill, who wants to make a point after being stripped of not only the vice captaincy but also from the T20 World Cup spot. I will be interested to see more than the stars. I want to see if India can find any pace bowlers who can bowl across the different power plays, and be penetrative in the OD in the one day scheme of things. I think that's where with the World Cup next World Cup being being scheduled in South Africa, Zimbabwe, and Namibia. I would want to see a couple of new young pace bowlers who would, who would press to stake their claim for that tournament.
Uh, Gigi bhai, welcome. I mean, what will be the key takeaways for you? What you are looking forward, barring the Roko hype and everything, what you are looking forward to see in this Vijay Hazare Trophy?
Is Mohammad Shami playing? Mohammad Shami
Yeah,
for Bengal.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
So it
He's
will
playing.
be interested to follow his performance. Although I think we fans and journalists are the only ones who are following his performance. I don't think the selectors are bothered. So it will be interesting to see कि उनका क्या performance होगा. Vis-a-vis Prasidh Krishna and the other bowlers who have been preferred over him, in the tournament. Other than that, I think Rishabh Pant ka performance is going to be. I will be following that because he has not played a lot of cricket in the past few months since the Test series got over. Has failed to make a place in the 11 in the ODIs and T20s. तो वो स्क्वाड में भी नहीं है वर्ल्ड कप के तो थोड़ा सा उनको भी लोग बोल रहे हैं कि he would have a point to prove. So I'm not too excited about Mumbai's match honestly because they're playing against Sikkim in their first match. So I don't know what Rohit Sharma is going to achieve playing in that game, and other than giving a chance for the Sikkim players to have a selfie with him, lifetime selfie with him. So other than that, and even in case of Virat, maybe that's a point of interest because been a long time and that match itself वो COE में हो रहा है तो वो भी एक वो इंटरेस्ट है कि वो मैच बेंगलुरु में नहीं हो रहा है और वो बेंगलुरु में नहीं हो रहा है ये एक बहुत बड़ा इंडिकेशन है आगे जाके कि आरसीबी के मैचेस वहां पर होंगे कि नहीं होंगे तो मैं तो आज वो फॉलो कर रहा था आई वाज मोर इंटरेस्टेड इन द वेन्यू ऑफ दैट मैच रादर देन दैट मैच इटसेल्फ because that shows that a lot of things are, how things are going to pan out in Bengaluru in the coming month. But it's going to be, it will be a bit exciting to see, to follow, and a lot of players are eventually other rounds in the forthcoming rounds. More players will be added. Surya Kumar Yadav will be in action. He's been out of form. He will look for some runs. Shivam Dubey will be there. Then Ravindra Jadeja is playing a couple of games on 6th and 8th. So all in all, interesting hoga. But I guess the one day team is settled, yeah, more or less. So I don't know in terms
okay. I
of
mean, or anyway, like the one I'll put you on spot here because there's like I mean cricketers. Why first thing first? Why they are picking and choosing matches? Why only two matches? अगर खेलना है तो पूरा खेलो. And what will like I mean from our Delhi squad, what will Ishan Sharma gain from playing in Vijay Hazare Trophy? Instead, it should be a youngster that should be playing and getting all the experience. So if you could like I mean इससे क्या फायदा होता है? What they will gain
I
from
think
playing in this
Ishant
tournament?
Sharma is still playing the IPL, I guess. Yes. So
Gujarat.
I think he needs practice kind of thing. And if he's making himself available, it's very difficult to move on from him. I think only Mumbai and Karnataka are two very strong associations who can take those harsh calls to leave out big players and when they make to want to move on to the next generation. I think these are the only two associations who behave professionally and look they have a pragmatic point of view. But yes, that's and the others who have been playing international cricket right through, I think they are more to do with staying in touch with the game. I would I wouldn't mind that because it will give the others some opportunity to play again, other youngsters to come through. But yes, like Gigi mentioned, it's a big tournament for Rishabh Pant as well. I'm also interested in Ishan Kishan since the selectors have revived their interest in him, how he goes, and with it's very apparent that the team management is not very comfortable playing Rishabh Pant in the 11 in the one-day team as well. So is there a chance there? Dhruv Jurel and mind you, Rishabh Pant last played an interna white ball international match was in Sri Lanka in 2024. And he has played just one IPL, has not played white ball cricket at all in the last two, 1.5, 2 years. So that he needs game time with the white ball as well. It won't be easy for him
So,
coming down to this
sorry to
thing.
interrupt you. There is a 100 rupees super chat on the same question
Mm,
before I move
mm,
forward. Aranida Pant has not played white ball since
mm,
August
mm.
24. How will he approach Vijay Hazare Trophy and how is he mentally prepared as he is not in white ball scheme of things? Don't write tell your byline here. Just you can just 100 रुपए का है तो ऐसा ही जवाब दीजिए कि, कि क्या
नहीं
है
नहीं
I mean
see what
how is it?
Rishabh Pant had accepted captaincy on one condition that he wants to play to win the tournament. He will, and he had, I think, made it very clear to the association that he will not be captaining if the association sends 25 players this time around. He wants a proper team, focused team as well. With that, so he's going in with that mentality. I think it's worked very hard to not think about his international career. He just wants to stay in the present. If he gets starts thinking about his place in the playing 11 there, it's not very easy coming back to domestic cricket when you're on the road with the international team. See, Shreyas Iyer always plays domestic cricket well because he's always playing domestic cricket. He's never out of touch with domestic cricket. Shreyas Iyer or somebody else. But for some people like even Virat or any big player, when Gautam Gambhir came back to domestic cricket, he struggled. Virender Sehwag struggled because you're not used to the kind of quality. You will have opposite bowlers not bowling at a spot. You don't know the bowlers, the kind of pitches and everything. It's not very easy to come back to domestic cricket and start scoring if you're not in
Yeah.
touch with domestic cricket. So it will be very interesting at that time. So I believe he wants to have that clear mindset that he will play to win the tournament with that mindset, and that's what he has communicated with the DDCA. If you want to be serious with your cricket, and if you want me to lead the team, then be serious about the team as well.
I hope gets to play all his playing 11. So, I mean, moving to Nitin sir
Mm,
here, there's lots of question about the streaming. BCCI stream नहीं करती. Like there's example of Cricket Australia and England Cricket Board, how they in on their YouTube channel they kind of stream their matches. So, I mean, do you think with so much interest, the Roko thing, Rishabh Pant, Subman Gill playing, and Sami playing, all the big names who are playing, there should be like a. I mean, what is the issue? I mean, why can't we it's not certainly about the money. Why can't we do those things? Just like live stream on BCCI's YouTube channel or the broadcaster. What is the issue here?
Indifference towards fans, which has always been the case. The fan is often the most important stakeholder in Indian cricket after the players. I think they've always been ill-treated or mistreated or ignored in this case. I mean, it doesn't cost much money at all, even if it's just a 3 or 4 camera setup. When they could stream the India A versus South Africa A 4-day game here with so much, so many stars available, even on their app. I don't know. I do not know why can't they even stream it on their app? They can easily do that, right? They need not show it on a channel. They can easily show it on their app. So uh, it's and anyway, I think for their own analysis purposes, they are recorded. If I'm not wrong, Arani, tell
Yeah,
me.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
they
Every
are recorded.
ball has
So
been recorded. Yeah.
yeah, so one wonders what just what stops him from making it available to the public. So it's just indifference, lack of vision, lack of care. So it's just the fact that they are not bothered. They're just not bothered.
Gigi bhai, there's one question for you by Indian supporter 122. Will KL Rahul play tomorrow Vijay Hazare Trophy? And there are lots of speculation and questions on the our subscriber about DC ka captaincy also. Is it KL Rahul going to be the captain? If you first and then Arani, I want him to chip in also. If you could talk about say
There is a lot of
skills.
speculation that KL will be the captain, but I don't have any information on that honestly, so I will not be able to confirm because last year I know for a fact that KL was offered captaincy and the DC own management was very keen to make KL the captain, but he was very clear that he just wanted to play as a batsman and just keep wickets and in fact then he was okay with playing in the middle order and he just wanted to sort of focus on his game and not bother about captaincy at all. And I think the same thing happened with the Indian team as well. And because I mean, he ultimately had to captain the ODIs only because there was a bit of a crisis. Shubman Gill injured ho gaye the, and Rishabh Pant obviously he's preferred over Rishabh Pant in that format. So like that. So that is why he had to captain in that series. But I don't think he's in a stage of in his career where he really wants to sort of be the captain. So this will be a bit pleasantly surprising if that happens because that means the DC management, the DC owners would have managed to convince him to lead the team because I think thoda Akshar Patel ka performance भी suffer kiya last year as captain and Akshar was not also not convincing as a leader as a captain. Although Akshar is the vice captain of the Indian T20 team now, वो जो musical chairs जो एक नितिन सर ने एक piece लिखा था मुंबई में मिरर में कि musical chairs हो गया around vice captaincy. So वो उस वजह से Akshar is also in leadership role in the Indian T20 team, but like that. And what was the previous question that this thing? There was something else also that
But
you asked.
will KL Rahul play in the Vijay Hazare Trophy?
Yeah, I think he will play. He will play because everybody's so Agarkar, the chief selector Ajit Agarkar has told everybody कि 2 मैच खेलने पड़ेंगे
Where are
आपको.
Karnataka playing?
So no idea
Karnataka.
actually. I've not followed, but he will
No.
play a couple of matches.
He
I don't know
was he was
exactly
practicing in Dadar today, so that's what
in
intrigues
Dadar
me.
in Mumbai
Yeah, he was practicing in Dadar with Varun Chakravarti.
with Varun Chakravarti. Oh, but
Yeah,
Mumbai is not hosting any matches. I think of Vijay
no, no,
Hazare
no. But he
League
was
still.
practicing
There
in
must
Dadar.
be a trouble.
तो फिर वो करेगा at some stage खेलेगा 2 मैच और क्या I think all the cricketers would have made their New Year
I
plans
think
around
he lives,
this
he spends most
Vijay
of his
Hazare
time in
thing
Mumbai
अगर कर
itself, I
सबके
think.
प्लान
Yeah,
खराब कर दिया
yeah.
नहीं, I mean ऐसा अजीत अगरकर, if you'll say this, I'll say this on record. Ajit Agarkar himself used to be in the gang. जो उनके जो former teammates, they used to skip this time of the year and playing Ranji Trophy and used to
Yeah,
celebrate
yeah.
to holidays. तो मतलब ऐसा कुछ ये नहीं है. Wait, like this question to like you, Arani bhai, उसी पे KL Rahul का, what is happening in DC again? Uh,
Yeah, yeah. I think there have been a few discussions with. I think it comes down to the two players' interest and ambitions as to become the captain. I think Akshar had expressed a bit of reservations also. I think he had a few reservations about captaining the team because I don't know, but yes, but I think they have sorted this out. The management, he has been their number one. They want to continue with Akshar, but Akshar had a few reservations. I think they have sorted that out. most hopefully it has been done. And like Nitin sir and Gigi pointed out, the being the vice captain of Indian cricket team is not very lucky. It's not a lucky charm for those cricketers. All of them. हार्दिक पांड्या पहले बना उड़ गया जसप्रीत
अजिंक्य
बुमराह
रहाणे
उड़
से
गया
Yeah.
अजिंक्य जसप्रीत no, in the last 2 years Hardik Pandya, Jasprit Bumrah, Rishabh Pant, Shubman Gill all in choppy waters. I don't think people will be very happy to be the vice captain यहाँ पे. And talking about the Vijay Hazare, I think Pratish, one interesting point here. You said that everyone's got there. Yeah, there is pressure from BCCI. Yet to get everyone together, I think it also stems from that insecurity in the dressing room. Not everyone is very confident of their places in the dressing room. They all want to देखो कहीं पे रन बनाते रहना पड़ेगा because one thing that this dressing room and the management has made it very clear, they will not back players in their tough times. It's very even if they have invested in you and they can hide behind the superstar culture, but Indian cricket needs superstars, and you will become a superstar if you continuously play for India. I think that has played a major role because people are a bit insecure. People will, I think, थोड़ा troll हो जाऊंगा इसके बाद, but yes, but this is also a part. It's a harsh reality that everyone has all of a sudden at this point of time for domestic season, the COE used to be full. कोई थंब का इंजरी निकल कर रहा है, कोई रिस्ट कर रहा है, किसी का एल्बो, किसी का काफ. बट नाउ यू नो दैट यू हैव टू परफॉर्म बिकॉज आप कितने भी बड़े प्लेयर हो, यू विल नॉट गेट दैट बैकिंग फ्रॉम द टीम मैनेजमेंट कि आपको एक्स्ट्रा एक दो सीरीज मिल जाए यहाँ पे. सो एवरीवन इज ऑन देयर टोज हियर एट दिस मोमेंट.
So, Nitin sir, like there's a question for you. Last time Virat and Rohit played in first class, so it ended up their last game in the red ball format. So they are again playing only two games. So I mean, क्या हासिल होता है ये दो मैच खेल के for a player like Rohit Sharma and Virat Kohli in ODIs? Let's be. I mean, one of the subscriber is saying that Rohit Sharma has hammering was hammering Aussie pacers on juicy pitches. What more is to offer for him
Exactly.
against Sikkim? Yeah.
I
So
mean,
I mean,
at least he should have not chosen to play these two games against these two opponents. I mean, he could have maybe played against slightly better opponents who would have. Although what I feel that since the matches, I mean, correct me if I'm wrong here. I think all the matches are starting at 9 a.m.
yeah.
So I think if Mumbai gets to bat first, I think he could get challenged on slightly spicy wickets in spicy conditions. Yeah, I mean, I do not know what
नहीं,
kind of
up
bowling
north the
pedigree.
ball can move. Up north in
Yeah,
Yeah.
Jaipur,
yeah.
I think, yeah, the
Yeah, and
ball
I do
can
not
move.
know what
Yeah.
kind of bowling pedigree. With all due respect to the Sikkim side, I have not really followed their progress. But if they have a couple of bowlers who can trouble him or make him struggle, it's a great it's a great platform to get noticed because the IPL teams also would be eyeing replacement players. Like last time you had Mayank Agarwal and all suddenly come in because on the back of
Shardul.
Shardul Thakur. So on the back of decent Vijay Hazare performances, they could break into sides which were already settled. So they I don't think any team or especially the fringe players or the newbies, I don't think they will take these games lightly. And the stars, as Orani rightly mentioned, because of the environment currently in the dressing room, what Gambhir, I do not know how much of a hand Gambhir had in Shubman Gill's ouster. From whatever I have read or heard or listened to across various platforms, I thought that Gambhir and Agarkar were both backing Shubman Gill, but it's the other three selectors who refused to sign on that paper saying that we don't want this guy.
And the
So
other three selectors and the ever
No,
present
what I
official of
know was
BCCI.
uh,
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
I
So
think the
maybe
team
that.
management had moved on
No,
from Gill. The
that's
team
look. The
Yeah,
other
management.
three selectors refused to sign on
No,
the
I.
that's. I mean, that's what I've heard or read.
But
So
Nitin sir, the selection meeting lasted barely 30 minutes. So I don't think that much of drama has happened there.
yeah, but
Uh,
if at all, if Gambhir has also had a role in Shubman Gill's ouster, then maybe it has added to his image of getting rid of a superstar culture.
mm,
So that would make these other players, other big stars, even more alert and be on their toes in whatever games they have chosen
mm,
to play. I do not know why they have chosen to play only two games, if at all they are serious about it. I'm also intrigued, Arani, Gigi, Pratyush, you can all enlighten me on this. That if they choose to play a different set of players for the ODI series to not risk injuries for the T20 World Cup team, who would be
right.
in the ODI setup? I mean, I would struggle to name
I,
an alternate 15.
I think these two gentlemen can answer.
The,
Like Rani bhai, पहले आप बोलो,
I
फिर
think
we'll.
I think it's the same team that played against South Africa, almost the same team. Because if you look from the top down, Rohit, Yashasvi, Virat, Ruturaj,
Yeah, they don't play.
KL, they're not. Yeah,
Yeah,
Jadeja.
yeah,
Only Akshar. Again, Akshar was also given a break. Bumrah will
yeah.
not be playing.
So
So
Nitish
I
would
think
play
it's.
maybe.
I know. Yeah, Hardik
Nitish
is
would
not
play.
coming in. Yeah, they will not risk Hardik also, I think.
Siraj would
So
maybe
I think
play.
yeah, Siraj maybe they can give him. I don't know why they have branded him as a non-white ball bowler. I don't know why.
Yeah,
They've
yeah.
just moved on from him. मतलब किसी under the it just went under the radar actually. This
Hmm.
whole Siraj thing. I think he's been a bit maybe T20s I can understand, but one days I think he still commands a place. I think over Prasidh Krishna on recent form at this moment. So I think it will be a different.
Spin bowlers. Would any of the Ristis be involved? Would
I
Will Kuldeep Yadav
Yeah,
play?
I think that will be interesting with Kuldeep and Washi. I think yeah. So
Okay.
I think, but since we are Washi is not likely to start in the T20 World Cup, so maybe you'll be playing a few games here.
So
So you don't know.
Okay.
काफी
Okay.
there are many super chats coming. Gigi bhai, this is for you. Uh,
Hmm.
Great Chappal साहब कह रहे हैं Gill at the rate 26 age, drop in two T20 World Cups. Virat Kohli at the rate 27 age, T20 World Cup player of the tournament. इस पे आप
भाई।
40 रुपए का है तो 40 रुपए वाला ही जवाब देना.
हाँ बिल्कुल, जवाब इसका बहुत सीधा साधा है दोस्त, कि विराट कोहली जो है वो शुभमन गिल नहीं थे कभी भी अपने करियर में। शुभमन गिल विराट कोहली नहीं थे। शायद यही गलती बीसीसीआई की थिंक टैंक की हुई उस समय। दे थॉट कि इनको तीनों फॉर्मेट का विराट कोहली बना देंगे। ठीक है, वो प्लेयर बनता नहीं है, प्लेयर बनता है खुद से,
बनता है
बनाया नहीं
खुद
जाता है
से
उसको
बनता है।
बाहर से। सिस्टम डज नॉट मेक अ प्लेयर बिकम्स। विराट कोहली अपने दम पे बने ऑल थ्री फॉर्मेट प्लेयर, और वो इकलौते
बॉडी
थे
ऑफ
जो।
वर्क इज
ठीक है ना, बहुत इवन इवन सचिन तेंदुलकर की लाइफ में टी20 बहुत लेट आया, एंड ही रियलाइज दैट ही इज नॉट कट आउट फॉर इट एट दैट स्टेज ऑफ हिज लाइफ। ठीक है ना, एमएस धोनी was a forced test player. He was also, for all his excellence in white ball cricket, he was a reluctant test player, and he was just about there, you know. Other than that, I don't recall. I mean, Virat is an exception. So suddenly 24-25 साल के लड़के को बोल दिया कि तुम तीनों फॉर्मेट के सुपरस्टार बन जाओ। ठीक है ना, तीनों फॉर्मेट के आका बन जाओ, ऐसा नहीं होता है। एंड बी द कैप्टन
नहीं
ऑल्सो,
नहीं,
वाइस कैप्टन।
हम बनाएंगे.
हम
हम बनाएंगे.
बनाएंगे
हाँ.
हम बनेंगे मतलब तुम बन जाओ, और फिर
हाँ,
तुम करके दिखाओ।
हाँ.
It too much was put on him, and that is why the bubble has burst. You know, that whole
हाँ,
Kale experiment has gone badly. So वो problem हुई है. So I guess it's futile to compare him with Virat, and it's pure injustice to the boy. I think it was a very wise call was taken at a very sensible time, and course correction was done, and also a message sent to everybody. Yeah, there's a thought that Surya Kumar Yadav was treated fairly and Gill was treated unfairly, but I guess Surya, the kind of performance that he's put in from 21 to 23 to 24 have paid off for him in survival, giving him that extra rope. So like that. I mean, there could be a different point of view, and there is a serious concern with Sky going into his the World Cup with this form. But also captain, vice captain, both could not have been in bad form. So इसीलिए गिल का जाना जो है वो एग्जिट एंड प्लस वी सॉ इन द लास्ट T20 that I covered in where was it in this one Ahmedabad, the way Sanju and Abhishek combined,
Abhishek.
that combination should never have been disturbed in the first place. So I guess they were very smooth in the way they operated in the first 6 7 years. So
So
इसीलिए गिल
Nitin,
से विराट का comparison बंद करो basically.
right on that, Nitin sir, this is for you. The Cricket Universe TV, दो दशमलव नौ नौ ऑस्ट्रेलियन डॉलर का सवाल है, बड़ा सवाल है सर. हु विल कैप्टन इंडियन टीम वर्सेस न्यूजीलैंड ओडीआईस?
Shubman Gill. Shubman Gill, I think. I mean, there is. I don't think there is. Him being removed from the T20 team has got anything or endangers his prospects as a leader in ODIs and Tests. I mean, that is really stretching your imagination a bit too far. I think he will. If he's playing for Punjab in the Vijay Hazare Trophy, and I'm sure he'll be leading the ODI team. But as we discussed yesterday, it's going to be an interesting dressing room.
Okay,
Shubman Gill playing Vijay Hazare Trophy na actually establishes my point. The amount of cricket this boy has played, he could have easily taken a break here.
Yeah,
I think only one man who deserves a break here. We have been all been talking about the workload that he has gone through. It was Shubman Gill. So it's the
so
environment again. Again.
यू यूट्यूब फैन 25 का दो सुपर चैट है, 40 रुपए का. अरनी भाई फर्स्ट, अरनी द विच ऑल एलएसजी बॉलर्स गोइंग टू डरबन?
Avish,
I think Avesh and a few of them will be going. Mohsin,
Mayank,
uh,
Mayank.
yeah,
Is Mayank fit? Is
Mayank,
he bowling?
no, Mayank, I think was supposed to start bowling. But he's been bowling for a couple of months. I think he was supposed to reach his full tilt thing by January. I think that's the roster that has been given to him, and he's been asked to stay away from red ball cricket for another year or so. So that's the official thing that's come from the COE and the medical team. So yeah, he was supposed to get fit by January first week or second week. That was the timeline that was set for him. So yes, that's why he's not playing the domestic cricket here.
अगला सवाल एक और 40 रुपए का है, आपसे ही है. विल जीजी ड्रॉप रोको इफ दे फेल इन वीएचटी विजय हजारे ट्रॉफी?
कुछ भी हो सकता है। जीजी आप ड्रॉप करोगे कि ड्रेसिंग रूम वाला जीजी ड्रॉप करेगा?
अरे क्यों ड्रॉप करेंगे यार, 300 मार दे. अब जो ड्रॉप कर रहा है वो भी ड्रॉप हो सकता है अगर वर्ल्ड कप खराब गया तो.
Exactly.
वो दोनों ड्रॉप हो सकते हैं.
हाँ,
वो दोनों ड्रॉप हो सकते हैं.
So,
एजी जीजी
so I mean, जीजी सर, एक आपके लिए अभी है. एक स्टीव टिकोलो साहब, केनिया के फॉर्मर कैप्टन साहब का है. जीजी सर, व्हाई नॉट हैव अ सिंगल वाइट बॉल कैप्टन एज श्रेयस? He can slot in at Sky number 4 post World Cup, most deserving for captaincy after Hardik in team.
That bus was missed last year, those when we after the World Cup, we should have straight away appointed Shreyas as the captain in the T20 side, because we had seen the results with KKR, Mumbai, everywhere. The way he was captaining. Perhaps not Mumbai, but KKR ka tab tak ho gaya tha. I think he had led KKR to the title, and he was. That is how the MSK Prasad committee was also grooming him as the future leader. That was the perfect time to start with Shreyas as the. But क्या करें, there are certain people in the team management who don't like Shreyas या selection committee में, तो मतलब वो likes dislikes ये सब में बर्बाद हो गया पूरा. नहीं तो Shreyas would have been the perfect choice मेरे हिसाब से, and you would have had stability because attacking number 4 batsman, everything was working out fine, perfectly. So I guess the bus was missed then, but then perhaps Hardik could have continued as captain, but then there was a lot of negativity around Hardik, and then Surya became the captain. Results have been very good with Surya as captain. It's just that his personal form has completely collapsed.
So
How much
Nitin sir,
did that? How much did that 2024 all that saga with MI affect Hardik's future prospects as a captain?
It did. Unfortunately, that MI wala split into the decision making for the Indian team, which should not have happened. I still believe that Hardik Hardik should have continued. A couple of former cricketers called me at that point in time, and they were also wondering कि हुआ क्यों change किया मतलब हार्दिक तो थे कप्तान और ठीक चल रहा था तो मतलब suddenly but then that's the I guess I remember Ajit Agarkar's when I had asked him that question in one of the PCs in the World Cup after this thing, so he said that dressing room का feedback ये था about about Surya being the captain ये वो. So I guess certain senior players or certain players would have had a role to play in Surya becoming the captain. And obviously Gautam Gambhir has also had that comfort level with him being KKR में जब वो थे. But then I think nobody saw Surya's form going down like this. So that is where I'll give them some discount key because he was really ruling this format. He was the number one batter in this format for 3 consecutive years. And then suddenly, maybe वो थोड़ा age wise वो थोड़ा गलत decision था because Surya was 34 when he was appointed the captain. So that was not really. It was not like he was 24, 25 and star going up जैसे गिल को suddenly लाद दिया इतना कुछ देके. तो वो थोड़ा सा मिस्टेक हुआ वहां पर भी मेरे ख्याल से एक्सेप्ट अपॉइंटिंग गिल एज अ टेस्ट कैप्टन सारे कैप्टन डिसीजन गलत हो गए.
But would Dravid have also given his input when, as an outgoing coach, to Gautam Gambhir
I
and
doubt. I
selectors
think
about Hardik not
And
being the suitable
Dravid's input
candidate?
was about Shubman Nitin sir, whatever I had known. It was Dravid never, if any suggestion had to come from Dravid, it was about a long-term solution. And it was, he may have suggested you can groom Shubman. He would not say that make him the captain right away. But
No, I'm talking about
Surya
Hardik as
was,
a T20 captain.
yeah,
Would his input have been taken as an outgoing coach?
So
I don't
यहाँ
know
पे
because I think due,
प्रोड्यूसर इज sorry to interrupt. Producer is
अच्छा,
I'm
saying
so
कि बहुत
sorry.
सारा सुपर चैट है वो लो.
Sorry,
So,
producer.
so Nitin sir, this is for you. Prasenjit Jena is asking: Is Gill's T20 captaincy dream is over?
A little bit early to say. I think if it's the thing is, Pratyush, Orani, and Gigi is we have seen so much flux in the last uh, 10 months or so with regards to leadership across formats. I don't think anybody would call themselves either safe or anybody would consider themselves to be out of the race. If he continues to have 550, 600 plus IPL seasons as he has had in 2024 and 2025, uh, and even if, why do I say just IPL? Had he scored two decent 50-run knocks also in this series as an opener at a 135, 140 strike rate, I think he would have been in the T20 World Cup squad.
So there are two more super chats. Arani bhai, I want you to answer this. First is Australian dollar 2.99, the Cricket Universe TV. Sir Arani, you said Jaiswal in ODI. What about Gill? कब बोला आपने?
yeah. नहीं नहीं वो they were Nitin sir was talking about now what
Uh,
can be the who will be
uh,
available. Yeah, I missed out Gil. Yeah, so that is a call that the team management will have to take and eventually remember we are a very flexible team at this moment. Uh, almost verging on bordering on contortion. So I don't. You're you're contorting in the name of flexibility these days. Yeah, but कुछ भी हो सकता है. Ruturaj was picked as a third opener, is batting at number 4. I won't be very surprised if the team management feels like giving Virat a break for a match or two to try out a few people.
सर
Yes,
सड़क से उठा
weird
के
ideas
स्टार
have
बना
been
दो.
no, so weird ideas have been floated. So yeah, see, I've covered Gautam Gambhir, the captain, when he came back to the Delhi team after his international career. Trust me, there will be a lot of things happening.
Okay.
He is someone who he hates monotony. Yeah.
अच्छा
Uh,
ठीक है अगला क्वेश्चन इज
uh,
आल्सो फॉर यू दिस इज 40 रुपीज सुपर चैट बाय रवि साहा 4783 इज
uh,
आरपी ऋषभ पंत ओडीआई फ्यूचर एज अ सेकंड विकेट कीपर आल्सो इन डेंजर
Nobody is out of danger here. My only concern is that whenever an ODI team has been picked, everyone gets to play except Rishabh Pant. That's where there is a concern. is the management and the selector are the management and the selectors on the same page here with Rishabh Pant here at this moment? And again, if you want to go by giving opportunities who were in ahead in the queue and everything, he should have got a few matches by now, but that has not happened. And you never know after Vijay Hazare Trophy, who a few others would, Dhruv Jurel may have a very good Vijay Hazare Trophy. Pant may not have as much as good a Vijay Hazare Trophy, and he may miss out. So things can happen, and like I say, it's very fluid in Indian cricket right now.
Okay, Gigi sir, this last super chat is for you. Steve Ticolo is asking if India England had happened after Ashes, would you be satisfied with 2-2 scoreline? England had weaker bowling lineup versus India compared to this Ashes versus Australia. आपको क्या लग
If
मतलब क्या हमने ज्यादा ही सेलिब्रेट कर लिया 2-2?
No, yeah, it was a good achievement. I thought nobody gave us a chance. Rocco were not there, and we had a new captain. Our bowling resources also were thin, considering that Bumrah only played 3 Test matches. The coach never played Kuldeep Yadav there. Our best spinner. So there were a lot of handicaps that we went in with. KL Rahul कितना consistent होंगे किसी ने सोचा नहीं था. Life में पहली बार इतना consistent उन्होंने सीरीज में perform किया. So a lot of things were there. Shubman Gill was always a big question mark on Sena in Sena countries, and he had the series of his life. तो like that. तब तो उन्होंने सोचा होगा कि आज ये दिन देखना पड़ेगा, but तब बहुत अच्छे दिन थे. तो like that. तो वो सब देखते हुए मतलब उस हिसाब से थोड़ा सा I think it was a very it was a commendable achievement, I would say. Considering the resources that we had in hand. So like
So
that.
this show is basically about Vijay Hazare Trophy, but सारे super chats are on Indian cricket. Certainly, the dust has not settled up. Last question. Let's go to Nitin sir. Like, I just want to ask all of you this question: how much this price tag for someone like Akif Navi or Kartik Sharma, all Prashant Veer, जो बड़े बड़े बिके हैं, will it affect them? How much this tournament will be important for them to justify that price tag? It's not only about Rohit, Virat, Rishabh and Shubman playing, but it is also about Akib Nabi, who has like जिस तरह का IPL auction गया है, or for someone like Sarfaraz or Prithvi Shaw who have got a second lease of life in IPL. How important is this tournament is going for them? Nitin sir. Yeah.
Had this been televised and had this been played in front of a packed house, maybe that would have affected their performance or their behavior, or uh, they may have been affected by nerves. But since this tournament is going to be not televised, it's going to be played largely in front of empty stadiums or empty stands. I don't think the real test will come once the first IPL match kicks off, and once they see the lights and the fans and the franchise owners coming and talking to them, the captain coming and talking to them. That will really be their test. But right now, I think it will be like life will be as normal as it seems.
Uh, or anyway, sorry. Same
Yeah,
question.
I
Like,
think, yeah. See, the pressure will be in IPL. The price tag is with IPL. At this moment, they will be very confident, I think. They will be very, they are high on that. They're still experiencing that high of being sold at that value. So, if at all, that will only be, I think that will only liberate them to perform well here. You're walking in as a big player at this
yeah,
in this tournament, in domestic tournament. IPL is a level higher, and then people start talking about it. I don't
right.
think they will be if they are getting weighed down here. Then I'm sorry, there will be a big disaster in IPL.
So we're
So
gonna wrap up this show with this 40 rupees super chat by Craig Chappal. This is for you, Gigi bhai. Ishan Kishan. Ishan did new post only on VK's test retirement, but not for Ro. आपका क्या इस पे कहना है? ईशान किशन ने विराट कोहली
आप
के
बताओ
टेस्ट
ना प्रत्युष,
रिटायरमेंट
यू नो
ये तो
दैट ना,
आप बताओ,
प्रत्युष
हाँ, ये
बता
आप
ना,
बताओ,
प्रत्युष
आप
बताओ
बताओ।
ना।
सोच रहे
नहीं
भगवत
बाल
गीता की कसम खा के बताओ आपकी क्या है।
मैं
हाँ
गीता
बताओ
पे
ना।
हाथ रख के
गीता
कहता
पे
हूँ
हाथ रख के
आजकल।
बताओ।
मुझे
गार्डन
नहीं
में
मालूम
घूमने वाले बच्चे कहाँ है?
हाँ हाँ, क्या हुआ था
वो
साउथ अफ्रीका में? उस रसोड़े में क्या हुआ था साउथ अफ्रीका में?
गार्डन में घूमने वाले बच्चे।
हाँ,
Okay. On that note,
Take it.
thank you, thank you everyone for watching this. So keep watching TI Sports, like, share, subscribe, or just hit that bell icon. Thank you everyone. Thank you for joining. Do
Thank you.
keep reading Times of India newspaper, timesofindia.com. We bring you everything about cricket and other stuff, other sports as well. Thank you everyone. Thank you.